he does have a flush. That's really unlucky. I mean, this sizing is so tempting. We only need to be good here, like a little over 25% of the time to break even. Is he bluffing here 25% of the time? Probably, just because we have some missed draws as well, right? That would want to play this way. Gonna call. So he gonna mix in some play, like check raise, bluff sometimes. Yeah, I'm not a result orientated person, and I don't want you to follow me or watch me just because I have a, show you a good result, because any result can be faked. I don't know if you know that, but like a lot of people actually fake the graph. Gonna call in those positions. So I'm not a big fan of showing result. Like, I don't use result to attract followers, and I don't care. I'd rather you follow me because you like me and you enjoy the content versus just stopping by a channel and be like, oh, this guy has a X amount of win rate and I'm just gonna follow him. I don't want that kind of follower, quite frankly. We can barrel here and then we can check back. Either way works. I feel like we're gonna go for an overbet here. Pretty good card for our range. And if we get called, we still have a gut shot and flush draw to get there. And if not, we can always bluff. Here we pick up a flush draw on the turn. Do we want to bet this? I think we can. I think I can bet like half pot, put some pressure on him. Obviously, we're risking getting check raised, but so I feel my idea was correct. So at least we try to give him some ropes. So he could have bluffed the river, but he didn't go for it. If he showed me like Queen X, I would be like a little more sad. But like it's just, we just don't know what people have. Like we just have to make the best judgment based on the information we have. Pretty good flop, and not gonna bet this one small. I'm gonna just go pretty big against 2-player out of position and then jam the river. I mean jam the turn. Not gonna mess around on this board, even though it's Rainbow, but people will have like Jack 10 suited, and then they can pick up like a flush draw on the turn. And then pot's pretty big. There's a lot of dead money already, so there's no reason to be greedy here. So yeah, get back to the win rate subject. So I'm a career 5 BB per 100 win rates, over 4 million hands. But once again, like how valid is that? We're gonna go for check raise. Like we don't know, because a lot of those hands I play like 10 years ago, which the game is completely different nowadays. Easy call. Okay. That's a little bit weird, but I'll take that. This guy's definitely a little hands, excuse me. So 200,000 hands is really like nothing, because it's just 50,000 more than 150,000, and then I have gone through 150,000 downswing where I was down like 40 to 45 buy-ins. So it just, I mean, it's just not enough example to judge. I'm gonna peel in those positions and I'm gonna c-bet here. A really good flop, we're gonna small c-bet, and here we're gonna 4-bet and get it in. Checking back here. He can have some 10x and 2 flush draw out there. I'm gonna bet the turn, and we're gonna check back this turn. I don't think that river helps us. I don't think we need it. Now we lose to King Jack. I feel like we should bet for value. Gonna go a little bigger too, because he could have like Ace X, and then we could have like a missed flush draw. Yep, definitely got a maximum douchebag in live poker, but karma's next level. I do agree with that. I just feel like poker players in general are a bunch of pricks. I don't know if you agree with me, but that's just based on my experience, and mostly check raising on this flop. Obviously, we're gonna run into overpair sometime, but against that, we still have 50% equity, so. Calling a jam. Still have 50% equity against aces. On the turn, obviously we get there. Gonna size down a little bit. So just in case you have like aces with ace of spade, we'll call, and then we can value bet the river correctly. Facing a check raise on this flop doesn't actually make any sense. Rather he have ace king or king queen or king x, it doesn't make sense. Unless you have like pocket 9 or pocket 3, then it makes sense, but it's an easy fold for us. Facing the raise is actually interesting. We can obviously call and then let him, and then check to him on the river. Or we can just raise here, but I don't think raising here achieved anything. I actually like just calling. It's because raising here doesn't achieve anything. Like we're only getting better flushes to call us versus if he's just flat, and then he might bluff off the river. So we're just gonna go with a call, and that's a really good river. We're gonna check call the river. If he had better flush, then we just get stacked. Nothing we can do. That's just unfortunate. There's nothing we can do there. Gets flat. Bad calling station. Not entirely surprised. Gets called by 2 players. On this flop, we're gonna use a larger sizing and then just shut down if it gets called. But I feel like using this sizing for equity is pretty good. We're out of position. If we get called, we still have 2 overcards to hit. Hopefully, just get the job done though. And he does, which is good. I mean, we'll use the same sizing if we have aces or kings over there as well. So we're protected in terms of our betting size. Like, we're doing it with our entire range. We can mix in some check raise here. That's what we're gonna do. Barreling the turn. I think he's gonna jam here if he has not jam, like at least putting a raise if he has like overpair or anything like that. We're just gonna check this river. I don't see him calling with worse on the river, but he has some missed flush draws or missed draw that I might want to bet. Facing this bet, speaks a lot of value. I feel like he has ace jack. This is pretty close. I think we should be folding though. Here picking up the river, 2 pair. Just gonna bet for value, and if it gets raised, we probably just fold. Over here, yeah, he does have a flush. That's really unlucky. I mean, this sizing is so tempting. We only need to be good here, like a little over 25% of the time to break even. Is he bluffing here 25% of the time? Probably, just because we have some missed draws as well, right? That would want to play this way. Gonna call. And it does succeed against a maniac. Complete maniac. Turn pair to board obviously is not good for our flush draws. Gotta check this turn. Get there on the river. I'm gonna just bet for value here. We're calling this flop bet. I'm gonna 4-bet here. Flush over flush. Cooler for him. We get to raise sometimes, but calling most of the time. Yeah, facing a jam is an easy fold. Spade gets there. I think we get to block bet this turn. When he calls that, it actually makes me believe that he actually have like jacks or something. Checking back here. He does have jacks. Not really. I get upset sometimes, but like, I mean, if you go check back my stream back in September, August, I was running like crap. Like I was running like 40 buy-ins below EV. I think there's a few times I kind of lost it on stream. Not like lost it, but like I was kind of irritated. Just because like the shit that was happening to me was kind of unreal. Here facing a station, I think we should just go for 3 street of value, even though the board paired. And we're just gonna bluff the, not bluff, but get value from an ace on the river. Probably can bet pretty big here, like 29. I guess we can go even more, like 80% the pot or something. Does get a call, yeah, from ace X. That's pretty much max value there. I play against in the pool, like they'll come on stream, and then like critiquing the play. Like they'll be like, oh fuck, like, you know, you got bluffed, or like, you know, you should have done this, you have done that. Like I don't appreciate that, right? I mean, who cares about what you think? That's just. And then a lot of time, like, if you bluff me, great. Then why did you show up and talk about it? You know, gonna have a small c bet this flop, and we get to see a flop here in position. Flop bottom pair. So yeah, I guess those are the only time that it sort of bothers me, but not really. Any AX is drawing dead against us. Gonna check. Turn trips, that's nice. Gonna bet like half pot here. On this turn, I feel like check raising is a little bit too strong. I'm just gonna call and then let him bluff the river. He should be trying to bluff this river with the way we played, because you just play like we have like pocket tens or pocket jacks or pocket queens, and we are really afraid of ace or king. And then he does fall for it. I honestly think he doesn't have an ace, and then he's definitely just bluffing here. We definitely have the best hand here 100% of the time, because he doesn't have aces, he doesn't have kings. We're gonna... Let me see what kind of sizing do we use. I feel like we get to I think over jamming is just a little bit too much. I feel like gonna do like a pretty large check raise on the river. Dunk bet call, and he does call. Interesting, fairly quickly too with trips. Is it way too hard? I play 20 on party. I never play on party, so I can't comment on that, but ACR pool is not the easiest. Let's put it that way. Sensei Lee, good luck pal, how's the session going? It's been going okay, I guess, against this small 3-bet and then the call. I think those two are the colluders, but they're from different countries. Maybe they're like from different group. Oh great, flopping trips definitely helps. On this rainbow board, we're just gonna call. We're not gonna check raise. Doesn't make too much sense. Huh, interesting. 3-bet call. I don't think he can have like some pocket fours, but I don't think so. He cold called the 3-bet in position. I mean out of position in small blind. We are gonna just call and then play the turn. He doesn't have aces. We're gonna check back here. Because I think he's bluffing, and then just let him give him some ropes, obviously. River or bolt. We beat pocket fours, but I don't think he has pocket fours. I don't think he has AX. He does have ace 8. He's not gonna cold call that hand. Gonna go for jam actually. Or I don't know. I don't even think he's calling like pocket tens here. This is pretty close. Yeah, we're gonna go for jam. I just don't think like smaller bet makes any sense because he's not gonna call with pocket tens anyways, and he calls the jam with ace king. Oh man, this guy is so bad. Oh my goodness, dude, he's bad. The gun open. We get to flat here sometimes. Mostly 3-betting. We're gonna flat here, just so we can. We need to mix it up against a pretty good regular. And we're squeezing here pretty big just because we're playing deeper. Facing a check raise, it's a pretty easy fold. I think obviously we can call, but like how often is it? How often is he check raise bluff here? He could have like, I guess he could have like queens and jacks and tens that want to do this, but playing this deep, I don't know, it's pretty close. We're out of time. Fuck. This is why like I feel like not having enough time sucks, because we're gonna bet the turn. And facing a 4-bet, we're gonna jam, obviously. We can call sometime as well, but being out of positions. Probably just gonna jam. Yeah, with the R sizing, jamming is probably better. Obviously calling is fine as well, but like it can be tricky, and then ace king could get away. Oh wow. Okay, that's just unfortunate. That's really unfortunate, but we can't do nothing about it.